count on you? One last time?
All right, kid. Let's go do it. One last time.
Welcome back to day 26 of 50 Days of Drake. We are still on Uncharted 3, and there's so much stuff going on. There's so many rumors swirling about this Uncharted 4 coming out. It's too much. It is too much nervousness, excitement, and tension going on. I don't know about you guys, but it is killing me. I am like obsessed with reading and hearing everything about it. It's too much. What is your favorite theory going around right now? What do you guys think of all the new stuff that they're talking about? I'm really excited to play this game. I cannot wait to do a full playthrough, trophy guide, treasure guide on this channel. It's going to be so much fun. My reactions to this is going to be classic. I'm just letting you know. I mean, look how I freaked out about just seeing the trailers and the gameplay. So I hope you guys stick around to watch the playthrough. I'm going to be doing a full playthrough. So let's go on and keep talking about this hot mess that is going on right about now. This is one of my favorite cutscenes.
يا صباح الفلافل والحمص والبابا غنوج.
Ramses.
Remember me?
He's a lovable bad pirate. He's a pirate.
Like me, my friend.
Right.
But he's like absolutely lovable.
Oh, really? The English lady bade me to get rid of you? But me, I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy.
I saved your life. Right now, I am the only friend you got.
Uh-huh. Now you figure I owe you something. Is that it?
Of course.
Smart guy. I like that. You are way ahead of me.
Look at the veins in his arms, like the detail. I mean, this was 2011.
Of the pillars.
The hairs on his neck, like the pores in his
Where
face. It's crazy.
No, buddy.
Bullshit.
Look, even if I did know, my life wouldn't be worth very much once I told you. Now would it?
You insult me.
You're a pirate.
I love that line. I love that line so much.
Give me some respect.
And the guys, behind him with like the guns, the heavies.
Where is Aram, Nathan?
Look, you can torture me all you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
He's
But
like, what?
I can't tell you what I don't
He
know.
called you out.
So, we'll see
called
if
your bluff.
friend is more cooperative.
What? Who?
Your friend, Victor Sullivan.
Ouch.
I don't want to do this. At his age, it may be too much for him.
Wait.
No. You have given me no choice. Perhaps your friend will be more grateful for his life.
Wait. You leave Sully alone.
Bye, Nathan.
You don't touch him. This is gonna be fun.
Let's headbutt him, shall we? Yeah, I mean, this whole time, Nate thinks that he has Sully. I mean, he should know better that he would be with Marlowe. But for some reason, he believes him that he thinks Sully is with him. He's only using that as a bargaining chip, but Nate is not going to take that chance. He doesn't want to take a chance in that maybe, maybe he does really have Sully. He doesn't want anything bad happening to Sully. No matter what happens, so that's his main priority, so. Trapped in the hold. This fight. Guys, how many times did you die when you played this fight? After he realizes that he doesn't have him?
He's not here.
That is a tough fight. The water moving back and forth, the crates moving.
Nathan, you
They've
have
got
given me so much trouble.
The hammer guns shooting at you from up top and the snipers.
We'll end it now.
You never had him, did you?
Of course not. I lied.
I'm a pirate.
But I'm a pirate. Yalla بسكو.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Keep laughing.
بسرعة!
Do you think they just Nate's just gonna let them wrangle him like he is some cattle on, you know, that they can just hog tie up and he's just gonna let them? But that that gameplay part is so, oh man, it's tough. But it is so much fun. How many times did you die the first time you played that? I don't know. I died like at least 4 or 5 times. Trying to get a good, you know, lead on like the pathing and who to take out first, and you know, then you realize like maybe the best gun to bring into that fight is the hammer. I think that's what the best gun is to bring into that fight. Plus, I love that gun. I do find something to like about all the weapons in this game, but the hammer is my favorite, and the dragon sniper. Oh, there's so many. I don't know. But in this part, the best gun I think to bring in is the hammer and just take the guys out up top fast, because you have so many heavies in this part. So many, there's just so much going on. So you want to try and get out of there as quickly as possible. This part. You're like, how is, I mean, this part where he escapes the boat, when Ramses shoots the glass out and all the water comes in, trying to jump off the boat. Come on. That is some amazing Hollywood shit they pulled. It's beautiful. And I wonder how long it took them just to film that scene with all the water rushing, with you trying to escape and jump out and jump off the boat. If you don't get a good run on that, it's hard to do. If you don't hit it just right, you will not make it off that boat. I also died there several times.
How convenient.
That vulture's like, you sure you're not dead?
How's it going?
Now I wonder,
All right.
we'll talk about it after
yeah.
this cutscene.
Yeah, I understand.
In 4, if
And
you've
can you call me
noticed,
if
they,
anything changes.
my dog's going crazy.
Oh my god. I gotta go.
The notes that we find from the pirates. I'll touch on that in a second.
Thought this was frowned upon.
Shut up.
She loves you now.
I really thought you were gone this time. Are you okay?
Can't kill him. I hope. Please.
Sully.
He's alive.
Thank God.
But they've got him.
What? Where?
They're in a convoy headed into the desert.
Oh, we gotta go.
No, whoa, 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 whoa. No. No, it's not that simple. Come on.
Poor Nate's so vulnerable here, isn't he?
Got at least 2 days
You know,
head start
we
on us,
hardly
so
ever
never
see
catch
him
up.
this vulnerable.
We gotta
Where he's
try.
this
Listen,
tore up. He is tore
I
up
got a
right now.
plan. But we're only gonna get one shot at this.
How he made it through to get here,
They're loading up a cargo.
he is a
plane at
hot
the
mess right
airport.
now and very
They're gonna make a
vulnerable.
supply
And he
drop
is
for the
like,
convoy.
Elena is taking
gotta
control.
be
She
on that
was
plane.
going no matter what.
Exactly.
He knows he
You
can
do
trust
realize
her.
that means
And trust her that he
parachuting in,
knows
right?
that even if something did happen to him, she wouldn't stop until she tried to
We've
get
done it
Sully.
before.
not well. Okay. I could really use a glass of water, and then we ought to get going.
Just a glass of water, I'll be fine.
No, my
Right.
contact at the airport says that the plane isn't taking off until dawn. In the meantime, just try to get a couple hours sleep.
Come on, baby, you can rest on me.
That's a good idea.
Come on. All right? He'll call if anything changes.
Just love that we get to see him like this,
You're
you know?
really gonna do all this on your own, huh?
For Sully?
And he knows that
Yeah.
she's got his back. This is the deep love they have for each other.
I like the way you think.
This
I
part
know.
is so heartbreaking because you know how much they care for each other, but it is so hard for them to be together. It seems almost
I know,
impossible that it's gonna, you know, be okay for them. It's so tenuous. It's so,
I'm sorry.
oh, so delicate.
I know.
And she knows it too. That is such a powerful scene.
There it is.
The plane. The infamous plane.
Okay, here.
Man, I don't want to have to use this.
I know, but we have to do this quietly. They catch us sneaking onto that plane, we're dead.
Okay, the one thing I want to talk about in Uncharted 4, the part that we've seen in the playthrough, and in the one of the very first ones too, I think it was at E3 2 years ago, when the first scenes where we've seen the gameplay where Nate comes out of the mountain and he goes down into the caves, and that's the first time we see him pick up a note, and we see like it's from the pirates or wherever it is from, you know, hundreds of years ago. It's an artifact, and it's so interesting that they did that in The Last of Us. They did that whole storyline with Ish. If you've played The Last of Us, I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, but that whole story with Ish, if you go and collect all of the notes from him, and I mean, like, that whole backstory of Ish's, I mean, he wasn't even a character in the game, but it was so compelling. Like, you so wanted to know, did he make it? Did him and the woman, I forget what the woman's name is, and the kids that made it out, did they survive? What happened to them? I mean, you see what happens when he comes out from the water. I mean, this isn't going to spoil the story. I mean, this is just the artifacts that you can find. But you're so compelled to know more about him. I mean, he wasn't a physical character in the game, and yet he is a character in the game, not, indirectly he is. And his story is so compelling. And I think that what they took from The Last of Us, what they're doing in Uncharted 4, is they're doing the same thing, but with the Pirates notes. And this is the second one that they've seen. I think it's only the second one we've seen, where we, the one in behind the waterfall. If you go back there, if you've seen my, reaction video or anyone's reaction video of the gameplay of that, most of them found that little area in the back where there's a collectible, a treasure, and there is the note. I wonder if it's going to be like that kind of compelling storytelling throughout those letters, like it was with Ish in the stories, and even not even just Ish, like Ezra and and all the other characters, like the father who had to leave the daughter in charge of the kid, and even like the son story where they had to let the dog go because they couldn't take the dog with them. I mean, all the notes, just the humanity, and even when Ellie's reading the diary of the teenage girls, like, that's really all they had to worry about, is what shirt goes with what skirt. I mean, and it just paints the picture, and it makes it so, I mean, it just makes it more human. It tells the human story behind it, and it's amazing. And I can't wait to see, obviously, they're going to be doing that again in Uncharted 4, but, from like the pirates' perspective. And I can't wait to see how that's going to come together, because I'm collecting all of those artifacts. I am collecting all of those treasures, all of those trophies. I will have a walkthrough guide for that. Just, once the gameplay is done, I will definitely have like a walkthrough guide and treasure guide and all that other stuff. So, and we'll put all the pieces of the story together. It's going to be amazing. What do you guys think? Are you excited to know like all the backstory? Like, and I'm sure that's just like just like a little piece, a little, nothing too juicy yet, but it doesn't even have to be juicy. It's just the fact that it's there and you're discovering it is just, I think it's just brilliant, and it's so well done. So I can't wait to see how it's going to be. I can barely contain my excitement. I can't take it anymore. Tomorrow's going to be 25 days. We're at the halfway mark. I mean, I feel like making these videos is making the days go by so much faster. I mean, I don't know. I could just talk about this forever, obviously. Thanks so much for watching with me, guys, and subscribing and watching these videos and supporting this channel. I appreciate it so much. I'm such a small little channel, and I appreciate everything so much. So I hope you guys stick around, because it is going to be so epic. It's going to be so epic. This game is going to be everything. So let's get excited because it's going to be here before we know it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for commenting and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow for day 25. We're halfway there. Thanks, guys.